If you're going back in time, or maybe you're talking to that young AE or that young SDR out there, what's some advice you could say? Hey, here are some points that if I was 22 again, that I would really use in my sales career.
Yeah, so there's two big ones for me. So one is stop trying to act like a salesperson. That's a trap I fell into constantly. I was like, okay, salespeople are there closing and they use these words and like, I have to be aggressive. And I was just so not myself, and it came through. It was just very inauthentic. And I was lucky enough to actually have a client who called me out on it in a meeting early in my career. Like I was like doing the motions and being like, and this, and then whatever. And she stopped me and she said, what does Jen think about this topic? And I was like, what do you mean? It's what I said. She's like, no, that's clearly what your company thinks about this topic. What do you think about this topic? And it stopped me in my tracks because I hadn't even considered it. I was just trying to say the things that I thought I was supposed to say. And she did it in a way that was not mean or nasty. She was just trying to help me realize you sound like a walking piece of collateral. You don't sound like an actual human that people want to talk to. And then the second thing is you have such a tremendous amount of opportunity to stand out today that we didn't have 15 years ago. I love the notion of if you take the time to figure out where your customers go to learn and you show up there with interesting things to say, you can save yourself so much hassle. And so I think really I would encourage everyone, there's all this stupid commentary on LinkedIn. Like if you're an SDR, you shouldn't post because you're not an expert and it's like, that's bullshit.
Right.
I love it when I see an SDR that is posting and saying, I tried this and it failed. I tried this and then it worked. Like nobody has the right to tell anybody they don't deserve to show up in these spaces. And so I would say lean all into that. Just don't position yourself as an expert. You don't have to be an expert for people to listen to you. Just learn out loud.